are back. It is the next day for me. I took some NyQuil and put a cold compress on my eyes and slept. Although my dreams were about this game completely. And if possible, I think I'm even sicker than I was yesterday. So that's why playing is kind of nice, because it's not as professional quality as I want my recordings to be. I still can't breathe. I do apologize for that. So, obviously, I saw some things back when I was looking back. Making mistakes with especially getting people and not using them the same night because they go away. Like this guy I paid 24 for. And how are we going to use him? I don't know, because we have, is that winter moth and I don't know what blue is. Shield. He's a poet. What do we need a poet for? No, I did notice something earlier, but it didn't click. Sometimes when you click on these things, things in rooms will flash because they have that quality. I swear I saw it happen. I saw it happen with this astrolab in particular. Can I put this in my inventory? Okay. Maybe we do use it for something. Or maybe we unlock some of these with items. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. It's also 5:47 in the morning for me right now. And I need to record, but that's just a struggle right now. How is everyone else? Are you guys doing well as winter approaches? So, okay, this room requires 3 lantern and 3 winter. We know that the priest has lantern. So we need to give him something with winter, because this requires assistance. Or if there's someone who has winter, we need to give them lantern. They have winter. Do items give lantern? Oh my goodness. Okay, this has lantern of 1. She probably has winter of 1. That would give us lantern and winter. We need 3. We need 3 of each. So, if I were to talk to her, it's only for that day, right? Unless she keeps her skill to the next day. How do we get these? I'm not even sure how I got that, to be honest. It was like a total accident that I made my first skill with Arab and Trist. I guess we'll just let time go. Oh, I was doing something. It's like, where is my heart? My heart's always missing. Moon. That is nectar, I knew that. Incident. It'll remain relevant for several seasons. Visitors will continue to visit in hiatus. What do I do with an incident card? Is it about to be daylight? I did that just in time. I made my money and I slept for approximately half a second. That seems right. What can we do with incidents cards? I can't consider that. I could consider this. Soul. I do have a memory. And I do have a skill. Well, I can't do anything with that. I don't have any ink. That's correct. Dang. Well, we knew that. We knew we gave up the ink. Well, what do you say we just see if we can meet somebody? I think we get our money back also. I'm not sure. But I'm reasonably sure. And also, how important is this situation? Maybe I could have used... I need someone with 2 winter and 2 moon. Oh my. Alright. We need to think again strategically. I keep saying that and it's not helping me. These rooms should lead to other rooms that make sense. Like this room makes sense. Also, we have yet to find a library. For real. So not only was I AWOL from my boss, but also AWOL from my job. This is a lot of famous people in here, clearly. I would try to name them if I could. Maybe Socrates. Maybe, I don't know. Why do these look like box fans? Okay, we need 3 knock and 3 rows. We recently got that tea. The witch's tea. Tisane, if you will. Ooh, a musician. What on earth do you do? You are employable, obviously. Oh, you have rose and wine. You have rose. You cost 24 as well. Do you think that these, like... No way. Well, that one doesn't make sense because that doesn't add up to 6. Okay, okay. Alright, well, while I'm thinking, let's earn some money. Let's get those 6 pences rolling in. He gives us rose. We have... This doesn't have rose. Of all things, this does not have rose. It does have 2 grail, though. I could have used these flowers. No. Okay, so we have 2 grail. We need to think... Do you guys, when you play this game, use a spreadsheet of what you have? Would that help me? And also... Hurry up and finish working. If I give, for instance, not him because he's a passerby, but like the priest, he comes and goes for me, but he does live there. So if I give him something that increases his grail, does he keep that? Look at those things flashing. There must be a leak. Alright, we know a handy woman. She is probably asleep right now, however, but she has Grail. So I think what we're going to have to try to do is multiple things, obviously. Can we talk to, well, it's worth talking to him, I guess. Let's see what happens. Oh, we don't have 24. The floor is 24. I could have done the math. It's almost dawn. What can you help us with? He has 4 rose and 4 nectar. And this is sky. Okay, that makes sense. He has rose and nectar. Okay, I'm getting excited. I can't breathe again. I swear something needed rose. Did I talk myself into that? He does not have... Oh, yes! We've figured something out here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting a hang of things. The only thing I don't know is if people keep the skill that we've given them. Thank you. I might as well keep working. Do I get more coin if I give him Shapt versus health? You know what I mean? Alright. We'll just keep working while we're thinking, because obviously I can get those. They heal. What have we opened? What is this room? This looks like beeswax. We have a lot of busts of famous people. Lignum vitae blank, the hardest of all woods. Oh, this has cut edge. Sorry. And material. Entrance hall fireplace. Visitors found the warmth welcome after the battering winds. Well, sure. These are chairs. They do look like box fans from afar. Oh my god. Is this Sisyphus? An abbot? Gosh, sorry, bro. Thomas was one of the first abbots here just before the beginning of the Solar Gothic period. Oh, we've had another Gothic. Rose Gothic? This bust is much more recent. A 19th century bronze. An inscription reads, Speech, the first sword. He must have been friends with Socrates. Aristotle. Leaves in the wind. A soothing but undistinguished work in oils. Someone evidently was good at trees and wanted you to know it. It's Bob Ross, people. Come on. I do have to see if... Well, he looks really sad with his little... It's not a raven, but maybe it is. Maybe that's Poe. Poe was sad, I think. Oh, I needed to click on this because... Is it Thyrza? It is. I just needed to confirm that in my mind. I should probably set these flowers back down because they're just kind of in our way now. I can't set them down. I've got a problem. I've collected too many things. You can go there, and then you can go there. And then you can go back where you belong. Come on, you did live there. There. Really? I just saw its shadow. And then, no, there we go. And this thing belonged somewhere. Like here, maybe. I don't think they have to go back where you found them. Alright, I'll just hold it. Thank you. Let's give you some Trist to Moth. We'll see how much this gives us back. That gave us less back. I don't know. I need to... Oh, it's daytime. Wait a second. I was going to talk to her because she has winter, but she does not have a lantern. So, but this has lantern. No, that's not lantern. It's a candle. This is a lantern, literally, but you can't pick it up. Alright, let's look at the room we discovered. I'm not dealing with the rooms very well. And I still don't see a library. This is a nice little courtyard. Weed choked. This looks... Still no sign of any fire. Why then was the house abandoned? We thought it was because of a fire. Well, honestly, from the documents we found, it's because of a slime incident. The slither slime. Which probably happened down here. In the bowels. And from that guy's letter, it sounded like all he wanted was a book. Or he was given a book and then all hell broke loose. That's generally how it goes, right? We get a little knowledge, then we mess it up. Okay. Valentine DeWolf. Oh, the other DeWolf brother. Well, they do look a little alike. I mean, this one, he looks a little more haunted than his brother, though. Although this one has a bird on his shoulder. Known for his eccentricities. In the sky, he sought his friends. Yeah, It looks that way. Henrik de Wolf, first Baron Brandkrug, known for his pious, merciless justice, granted Brandkrug Isle in 1536 after the dissolution of St. Brandon's. Excuse me, is that the name of our Reverend's church here? It's a rectory. Oh, it doesn't say. I'm sorry, I'm trying to lean back from the microphone. I need to breathe. Thank you for hanging out with me when I am sick. I appreciate it. Abbot Geoffrey. It was Abbot Geoffrey who gave Nathan of Regensburg sanctuary here and decreed the building of the Barber's Tower, where Nathan and his family could dwell. In 15th century England, only a determined and well-respected abbot could have persuaded the brothers to shelter a Jewish physician. Interesting. The boy prays. There's no sign of a boy in this distorted, menacing image, and no one seems to be praying. Oof. Yikes. It does give Grail, though. Nectar. Leaves in the wind. This is the same tree person. Alright. Well, I think we need to go to the stairwell, because that's got to get us somewhere. And we need 4 edge, 4 heart, 4 moon, 4 winter. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need a spreadsheet. 4 edge. Okay, the handy woman we know has, well, she should have edge. She doesn't have edge though directly, does she? Yes. 1 edge, 2 grail. And if we gave her... Let's just test a theory. Let's test... Wait. Pause. I'm still paused. We need to talk to her about... Not lantern. We need to talk to her about... Ooh, nectar. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. I panicked. We need to talk to her about heart and moon and winter. Heart and moon and winter. How do you... Maybe we'll do a little simpler one, because that one only needs 2 things. Okay, this is lantern and winter. Look, does this couch give lantern? This couch gives lantern. If I talk to her about this couch, let's just... Serena! We read about her. I don't remember what we read about her other than her uncle is named Arthur. Well, let's talk to you about... Oh, we can't do that. Well, maybe I don't need to talk to her about anything. I can just... At this moment... Let's test a theory. I need her to look at this couch, though, and get some lantern. She does have edge. Only one. Alright. Now, when I talk to her... I can collaborate. I can't collaborate with that. Well... this will give 4 grail. This will give 4 grail. I see. Alright, I'm learning. This will give scale and 2 heart. Scale and 2 heart. Okay, we gotta do the math over here. We've gotta pause before she goes away. Scale, 2 grail, and sky. Well, we don't have anything to give sky, unfortunately. So that's not going to help us at this moment, but fog. Fog doesn't have sky. That seems wrong. We have winter and lantern. I don't have anything that will do that. We have edge and all of this gives and health. Okay, let's look at the walled garden. Maybe that's the way to go. Tea gives edge, huh? Okay, the walled garden. This one needs 4 edge and 4 nectar. Oh my goodness. There's so many things. Oh wait, we don't need to do that. We can just come back over here. Sorry. Now, let's... Well, we have to talk to her because she only has... She doesn't even have edge currently. Is that her husband? How do I talk to her husband? Oh no. She has grail and heart. Is there anything we can do with grail and heart? Yeah, we got grail and sky. She has 2 grail though. Would this give 2 sky? This would give 1 sky. Alright, if I put the T back, I can't put it there. I wish I had a bigger inventory. Don't we all? I took you from here. There we go. Okay. Alright. I should put the... We need 2 sky. She has 2 grail. So what can we do to get 2 sky? This gives 1 sky. None of these have sky. Obviously, not that one, because that one is used. Maybe my tryst would give sky, but what items? The painting also gives sky. So, if I talk to her, I can't talk to her about that. I can't do that. What can I collaborate? Oh, I have to give her one of these. Do I want her to give? Well, it'd be nice if she had some heart. It'd be nice if she had some heart. She is a midwife, I mean. What do I do with the item, though? Do I... Oh, I just realized maybe if I examine heart and the item, that's probably what I need to do. Sorry. Sorry about that. 2 pence. Yeah, Trist only gives 2 pence. So, heart gives 6 pence, though. That's pretty cool. Well, while we wait, we still have some Arab we can spend. Let's earn that money. Unless I'm doing this all wrong, but I think earning money is good. Alright, in 5 seconds, we'll know if she can possibly... Whoa, I just saw that this is green. Oh, they're all green. Now, she does have 2 heart. Okay. Alright. She doesn't have enough to open any of these, I don't think. But... Wait. She does. She has 2 heart and 2 sky. There we go. Look at that. We're making some magic happen. These rooms are in red. And this is in green. Is that because of... It's got a green icon. Like it's this green. It looks like I can unlock this, but I don't have... Anyway. Wowee. Hold on. While that's happening, can we consider one of these items? And let's put in some effort. Okay, so if I consider this item already gives me heart, sky, and comfort. This would give it grail and edge. That sounds good to me. We needed to get wine, though. So now what happens to that item? It's going to have 2 grail. It's going to end up with 2 grail, right? And does that last until forever? Or does it... I got a memory. I'm exhausted and I got a memory. Okay. Uh-oh. It's daybreak. Well, it's not quite daybreak. It's nighttime. Oh, those are pretty. This does change every half day, right? From night to dark. Okay. So, this now has... Well, I got a touch memory. What is that? Forge. Alright, what do I do with my memories? I'm unclear what to do with memories. Unless I can... I don't have any soul to give it, though. Oh, no. Alright, what I need to know is if this now keeps... Wait, did it gain anything? Or did it lose something? Oh, I swear I was trying to pay attention. I guess all we can do is wait until morning. This says 2 winter. That is really useful because we actually need... Hold on. It's night and we can't talk to anyone right now, but we do need winter for this. Oh, you know what? Let's look at the room we opened. How about that? Yeah, wow, we got some more books. Let's put this painting back on the wall. And maybe this couch back. So that I have some room in my inventory. I'm confused about this because it only had 2, right? I don't know. To get here, I'm going to need 2. Okay. Are we learning? It is difficult to tell. What is this? A telescope. The scholars of the house watch the courses of the stars to determine their pasts and understand their future. If I had some soul right now, I guess I could try something. What I can do is this, maybe. I don't have any soul. I can't do anything without soul. Okay. Well, there's a statement all on its own. Do the memories go away? I don't want the memories to go away. Maybe they... And this... Sorry about that. It's very difficult to breathe. Hey. Mist-kissed water glass. The faintest of vapors still ghosts the water's surface. This has 2 knock, 2 moon, 1 winter. Restorative for rest and recovery. Something that will help you recover from maladies if you use it in bed with sufficient suitable power aspects. Oh boy, I guess it's a really good thing we don't have any maladies yet. This looks like This looks like the armchair in which Kitty Mazarine, second librarian, sat for L. Brayton's famous group portrait. I guess I missed which number librarian I am. I know it's been 7 years since there has been one. And they're kind of using librarian as historian, right? Because so far we haven't even found a library. But do we need a library? I don't know. I guess we're just waiting until morning because, well, we can speed this up. Sorry, I'm trying not to sniffle on the microphone. No! Oh no, I knew the memories went away. Ugh. Storm, yeah, it's stormy, I know. Difficult. Alright, well, we're definitely getting ahead of ourselves here because, first of all, we got some books to read. So why don't I earn some more money? And while we're reading, we will, whoops, sorry. For me, it's not as dramatic, but for you, it's probably like being thrown around. Let's go back to here. Let's go with this blue one because it is stormy. Wow. Or no, let's just read this. Okay. I probably threw in the wrong thing. Considering I use Arab for everything. Does Arab have edge? It does have edge. Shapt has forge. And this has moon and moth. Trist has moon and moth. Oh, well that makes sense because on the tree, that's why we're connected to Moth now. Because I used Trist and Arab together, didn't I? Oh, I can't consider anything else for a second. For 8 seconds. Oh, I just got really hot and nauseous. Benadryl will do that too. Oof. I want to see what can happen here if I give it more effort and I give it a bad... No, I can't give it a bad memory. I have to give it 2 memories, and I don't have any more lessons. Alright. Well, I just wanted to know what that... Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. Is that Sir Francis Bacon, which is funny because bacon studying requires effort. You know, it's funny. So like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. So my husband, he used to play in the band called the Bellamy's, the Bellamy Brothers, and they opened for Kevin Bacon's band. So he got to meet Kevin Bacon, obviously. Memory. We don't have one that's suitable. Alright, well, now that we have a book, we have several books, I guess all we can do is read another, right? Are we just reading today? Sorry, I didn't mean to sniffle. And 6 pence. So I think that health earns us the most money. I think that to be true. The rain sounds nice. Very nice. I'm working my bones off here at the Sweet Bones, you know. Sorry, my heater just came on. Looks like it's 35 outside right now. Whoops. Oh, you didn't see that. When you hover over your icon at the bottom of your computer, it pops up the weather. Anyway, it didn't pop up on our game, so that's good. We got this. 3 flowers hath the tree. Ernestine Peterhans records her observations of the growths of trees and flowers around the isle, and the omens and portents she attempts to draw from them, particularly the yew tree in Earl Bryant's meadow, whose flowerings are sometimes eccentric. Okay, books seem to have a lot of things. You have 4 nectar, 4 mystery nectar. There is no scent without sorrow. Oh, wow. Imagine putting that on a bumper sticker. I mean, it's quite an amazing thought there. Gossip. I got some gossip. Now. Okay, now. Hold on. The priest likes gossip. So, perhaps if I have to use Arab to talk to him. Yeah. Dang. Can I give him money? I was hoping I could give him gossip. I know gossip's gonna go away because it's nighttime. I do things in the wrong order, I feel. Well, that all fits. Add aspects to match the book's mystery. You don't always need to fill every slot. Well, we did a lot here. There's a lot of... We can't start this. I don't need to fill every slot, but obviously it doesn't match if it's unable to start. I mean, this makes sense to me, but we can't do it. Why? I wish it would say. That's a very satisfying sound when you put it in. Okay, well, I thought we learned something there. Can we just consider a memory? No. Can we consider... No. Can we just consider that? What about this microscope? This has flame. And, alright, it currently has flame, thing, and tool. If we give it Arab, that would give it grail and edge. If that is true, will it give it grail and edge? I'm sorry. I keep saying I can't breathe because I can't breathe. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we have this book. I feel like I need to keep better track of my books. So we're going to put these books in this slot here. These are red. Oh, I didn't grab the other one. Oh, what have I learned? What have I learned? Faint edge is fatigued. Oh, it didn't add it to it, but it fatigued it. But I did get a memory that's going to go away in about 15 seconds. Boy, oh boy. What do we do with memories? What do we do with memories? I guess if it wasn't in the middle of the night, I could give... What I can see through the bars is as ruinous as I might. Okay, so all of these require a person, is what I am understanding, because of this assistance. Alright, well I can read one more book. So, let's sort our books. Whoops. Put this one here. Put this one here. I don't know the difference between the pink or the blue, but we do see there are pink and blue books. Moth. I knew a man who captured moths in a bell jar. On nights like this, he would release them one by one to die in the candle. Moth is the wild and perilous principle of chaos and yearning. That is really sad, actually. I don't think it's necessary to do that to the moths, you know. But we can't all be as weird as Edgar Allan Poe. It wasn't about him, but still. Oh. The treatise on underplaces. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. Yeah, they sure, I bet they do. And we can't do anything else because we can't do any of this without soul or skill, and we shouldn't do any of it until the morning because they just go away, right? That's what we're learning. So, I guess we wait till morning. I don't know, this isn't a great order. Where's that other book? We had another purple, there it is, just randomly there. 2, and then treatise on under places. What was this one? The open head. That fits a little nicely. Sorry, open head. What? Ooh. It has 8 mystery edge. So this relates to edge. I remember thinking this is so cute. Okay, yeah, memories go away. Now, my heater just turned off. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's think what we can do now. I guess the point is to get through all these rooms, and then when we're waiting for people, because they can only be used during the day. Well, the night before the day. This doesn't look very hard to open because it just takes 3 winter and 3 lantern, and these things have lantern, but that's not how you use them. So, but okay, if I consider this with the effort of edge, well, that would give me some. Do we have winter? We have moth. Lock. Knock. Okay, wait. This requires edge and nectar. This requires lantern and winter. This is grail and nectar. I think that's going to be the easiest one for us to open, to be truly honest. Because we only need 4 nectar and oh, that's what I needed to know. Wait. Okay. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We need to look at an item to get nectar. This does give 2 nectar. If I put in the effort of nectar, that would give us 3 nectar, right? Alright, let's consider that. See how that goes. And then, because that room takes 4 nectar, if we got the priest. 4 nectar, 4 edge. Oh, we don't have edge though. Can we give that item edge? By. This will show me what items have edge. Nothing. I don't see anything that has edge. Okay, there are a couple things here that have edge. The tea has edge. The tea has 1 edge. We're trying to open something with nectar and edge, aren't we? We got a taste, memory. Every sweet has its sour, Emerson. Oh, but that exhausted the nectar. What have I learnt? Bottled summer. Oh, they call it, and this is why. What is this? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Connie has risen swiftly in the Suppression Bureau. Oh, we read about them. To the exalted rank of Constable Oculate Minor. Don't get in her way. What's your problem, Constance? We're not trying to be any kind of way. We're just... Oh. Alright, what can we do with Constance? Should we give her this memory of taste and really freak her out? I guess we probably gotta talk to her though, huh? No. Oh, that's not how you talk. This is how you talk. What should we talk to her about? Well, what can I talk to her about? Any of these... Wait. This is... She has sky. She has sky, and she has moon. What can we do with moon and sky? I think this thing has winter. Did she come at the wrong time? Did I do her at the wrong time? This has moon. An edge. Do any of the books have moon or sky? No. No. This might not be the way to go, but maybe I could talk to her about an item that has... Okay. What did I say she has? She has moon or sky, so none of these things need moon or sky right now. So does that mean we can talk to her about an item and give it moon or sky? I am a little... Well, he has sky. Can I talk to her about him? No, I can only talk to her about books. Don't talk to me about my... Librarian, I'm here on Bureau Business. If there's an incident card active, you can discuss it. Oh. Well, this is an incident. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Have you heard about this Gladwin thing? Not on my watch. Try book with as much mystery as their interest. So we need to talk to her about a book with moon. Can I examine the incident on my own? No. Well, let's talk to her about the incident. I mean, that can't hurt, right? It does allow me to start it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Idiot adepts rushing up north to try some half-digested Kilishimi right. They've got out of the pack of fungus wizards. Fungus wizards? Do you think they caused that slither slime incident? Whatever happens, I won't like it. So I'm here to look into countermeasures. Okay, well, we were told to look for a book. With as much moon as her interest. Do we have a book with moon? All of them. Any of them. It's Christmas now. Oh. Oh, it is. Oh, wait. Oh, the trees are turning. The skies are gray. People have put up... Oh, that is so cute. Oh, I love this color palette. It's so pretty. Yeah. At least he let us in. Like, before he wouldn't even open his doors. You guys haven't changed out these items. It's still concerning. Coffins and cradles. Ugh. Alright, we need to talk to her about a book. Which book? Which book would be of any use? None of them have moon. But I guess any would be interesting for her. I can label this bookshelf. Well, I think the only thing to talk to her about is my book. I'm probably using her incorrectly as well. Excuse me, I had to take a drink of water. I didn't read this. Oh no. An invitation from TRN Limited. I've received a short catalog neatly printed on paper of creamy smoothiness from TRN Limited. A compliment slip advises me that they have reserved a space for me in their client list. Order form. Oh boy. I don't know what we're going to order. Oh great, now she's gone. If you couldn't find anything suitable in your collection, or if you decided not to help, I can't believe we used to fund this place. She's dissatisfied with me. Ugh. Oh, that was, you know. Honestly, I didn't know what to do with that. Oh. I don't think we need to use this, but maybe, I don't know. Trist makes sense. Skill? No, that's not gonna work. I don't have ink, that's right. Can we level up anything? Effort. Arab. You want Arab? Nope. We don't have enough of whatever this is. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just letting the time pass because we wasted her. Use ink. I obviously don't have any ink. Can I make ink is the question. Am I on the right track with how to use people? Oh, oh my gosh, I didn't earn any pence today. And it's Christmas time. People are going to be more willing to give tips. Let's use all of our Arab really quickly while it's nighttime. All these memories go away. I just don't know. I forgot about this guy. Wait, he has edge and heart and forge, obviously. He has edge. I think we just... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. We just need to read these books. We just got to get through these books. We don't have anything else. My eyes are very itchy. And I should have given her one of these other books. That was my fault. Oh, my house is decorated so nice. I did actually start decorating. I pulled out our tree. We have this really pretty fake flocked tree. And I pulled out some wreaths. Oh, look, there's lights. Hold on. I gotta get the full view. Prophecies of Glory. Religious and patriotic fables collected or composed by William Gore. Well, thank you, sir. Let's read again. And while that's happening, I'm working in the night. I got a memory of fear. I got another fear memory. Well, that's just gonna go away, isn't it? What can I do with memories? I've done this wrong again. This is really cute. That is just... That's a lot of work. Putting stuff on your roof like that. It's frankly very difficult. These are back. This must be wind flow, right? That's the direction. Journal of Walter de Wolf. Oh, we know who he is. Walter de Wolf, 3rd Baron, Bankrug, was grandson of Thomas, son of the disgraced Giles, who eloped with pale Halfrin. The de Wolf line might have ended here if the Seneschal Ernestine, by then over 80, had not managed to reconcile Thomas with a dying Giles. That gives 6 mystery. Wow. Can I consider this? We can't consider memories. What can be done with memories? Can I consider... I'm a little confused, obviously. Other than this. And I have to give soul and skill, but this obviously doesn't line up. because this doesn't allow me to start, so we just don't have a matching Arab memory. We did get this memory. No. Not gonna work for us. No. Well, what do we do? Can we think about, we can't consider the incident. I missed my chance. I'm sorry, oh my gosh, I'm trying not to scratch my eyes. It is ridiculous. Ooh, I cannot see. I have been recording for 1 hour. This might not be interesting for you guys at all, but it's very interesting for me. Trying to figure this out and how things work, and I keep forgetting how things work. So, is there room for this? This is a fat book. It's not gonna fit there. This isn't really, oh, this is a book. Why doesn't it look like that when it goes down? Okay, there's really only room. This is bothersome. There's not room for all of these there. Guess we can put some here. We do have that other bookshelf though. Up here. Yeah. We'll start putting our books down. We gotta deal with these. We gotta deal with all 3 of these. I guess we'll do that now. While... Am I working? Wait, I got a memory of fear from working. So stressed out. I'm working nonstop for these shillings and pennies. Does this matter? You know? Like this order of things? I can turn this into a... right, we can turn that into a foreign? I can't remember. I am not British. Don't know British money at all. If that is British money. Musgrave, it is written, Musgrave, 4th of the De Wolf line, writes tentatively about the covenant, wow, of Brankrug, and the legacy of the sacred inks he calls Encosta Potentiala. That sounds serious. So far none of the... It's snowing! Oh, it is! It is snowing. Well, not really. Everything's whiter, though. I mean, these trees are. It is not currently snowing here outside, but I do see. I wish I could show you. I don't have a camera set up right now. We have about 40 doves outside, because they are crazy. So do I just keep reading these books until I've opened all the books? Because I guess that makes sense. And obviously, the skill I'm using when I open the book, read the book, do not read aloud from the book. The skill that I use obviously might impact the book that I open. How I read it, maybe. The world is pale today. The white is west of the world, and winter does not wait forever. Solomon Husher once said. Do you think he's related in any way to the Hush House? Why is it called the Hush House? A Shape in Smoke. Ambrose Westcott's exposition on tobacco blending and the oracles of the pipe. Well, did we see tobacco? I know we have tea and coffee. I don't know that we have I mean, I guess any soul card works. Since I have 2 Arab, we'll use Arab. Alright. Where's the best place to put all these books? We don't really have one. I already forgot about this book. This is a journal. This is there. 6 pence. Alright. At least I'm earning money, you know? That's good. Should I? No. I've learned my lesson, haven't I? It's nighttime. Well, it's not nighttime. The Barrow Child's Elegies. The Barrow Child, a Gaulish adept who won a place in the ranks of the Ordo Limine, enumerates the great shadows laid to rest in tombs of power and discusses their various conditions. It's very good information. Sure is. We have 1 Arab left, so we can read 1 more book. And I assume we might as well. Can't set that there. Can I set it up here? Yes. How about this? No. It's really big, and I'm not even sure where it originally was. Somewhere in here, maybe. Actually, in here makes more sense, but... Oh. Right there. Okay, for scale, that's insanely big. We got a poet. What are we gonna do with a poet? He has... What was that? Is that wind? I can't remember. We have winter, moth, and sky. That's sky. Winter, moth, and sky. Alright. Winter. 3 winter. And I could give him lantern. We need 3 lantern. He doesn't have 3 winter. But lantern. Oh boy. It's worth a try, right? So, I consider the item, right? Oh no, I'm gonna be out of soul again. Alright, this is just to learn something. If I consider the item, it gives me 2 lantern onto that item. And then can I talk to him about that item? Can I say, hey dude, I just looked at this lantern with my Arab for 25 seconds. Can you open this for me? Look, it snowed in here. Oh my gosh. Look at the icicles. That is beautiful. I think these flowers used to be purple. I got a memory. Okay, so, yes, this, we're gonna talk to him, and something is gonna happen. He wants 24, that is a shilling. That's 12. That is a florin. And when I talk to him, I can talk to him about this. No, I can't. Oh dear. Okay, but I know how to make a memory now. But I just... Do we think he can open this room? This one has 4 grail. This is our most likely room that he could open. Sorry, bro. I started talking to you and I paused you. We don't have that in real life. You can't just pause someone. Yes, yes. I don't know how he got 3. How did he get 4 winter? I guess I didn't see what he started with. I just assumed he started with 1. Look at that. Look at that. We are learning stuff. I don't know if we're learning things correctly. We know how to make a memory. And I just don't know what to do with the memories. Other than, wait. Well, I can't do anything else. I can't do anything without soul. I can't read. I can't think. I can sit here and stare at this man while he opens this rectory thing. This isn't a rectory, but it looks like one. The long tower looks like it's been abandoned much longer than 7 years. In the nocturnal period, the inhabitants probably spent most of their time on the seaward side of the isle. I'll need help to restore the room above. Yeah, we kind of locked ourselves out of that room. We've kind of gone over and sort of up. I don't know if there's a preferred order, and I don't know why these are green versus red. Baroque versus... Here we go. A new room. Much more to do. We got 2 more books to study. We have ink again. Whispering Sand. This is not ink. It's perniculate. Deadly. Oh, what is ink? Use gloves to read text produced with this pigment. It's deadly. It's an ink of power, sometimes considered an unsanctioned ink. We read about the hours of ink or something in that PDF document. Chalice candle, obviously. Solomon Husher. The bust is the palest white marble. Me too. I'm pretty pale. So there's a lot of people named Husher. Am I to assume that they are part of this hush house? Solomon Husher himself recommissioned this from Lockwood Fen Boggew, blackened and half fossilized by centuries underwater. Here at this desk, he wrote his doomy allegory of winter and its romance with the sun. When he blotted the last word on his manuscript and rose from his work, the timber had turned pale as fresh-cut maple, or so the story goes. This is a keeper-level challenge, available only to the wise. It's both of the desks that are flashing right now. Okay. This is what we need memories for. This type of thing. We need to wait till daylight because we can't do anything right now. And we're going to lose that memory. And we're going to lose the snow. This is my favorite season so far. It's very pretty. Did she always have this? This TARDIS right here? I haven't used her in a while, but I haven't needed to because I don't have any big money anymore. That's a statement. Alright. Dusk. Dawn will come soon. So, obviously snow gives us winter and memory. I gotta let this play. So I did see, because I watched a tiny part of someone else's playthrough to even understand the basic mechanics, just before I even left the beach, and he made different choices, I guess, because he ended up with a different journal. His journal was brown with like amber jewels down the spine. Mine is made of silk and has little trees drawn on it, from what I can see. I can't do anything right now but wait. I guess I could. Whoa, okay, yeah. Alright, we made it to dawn. Now, what is our plan here? We have multiple order forms. We have multiple things to do still. I guess, realistically, we should just read all of the things we can read, because that's going to be the best use of our time so far. I mean, maybe. What was that? Oriflamme's estimate 1776. Sense pause. Sense Sciences. Dear librarian, we would like to offer you this opportunity to purchase. Check the book icon to the right. The Shadow in the Stair. Ernestine Peterhans. We've read about her. Records her conversations with the little darkness in Hush House's stair tenebrous, which she calls Donkerling. Donkerling. What do you want? Tally. Do we have something with tally? Do we just wait? It doesn't have anything lighting up for me. Yes, I want to purchase. Please, take my money. At least one tally. We don't have any tally. We can't buy this. The price, as the invisible world would reckon it, paid in uncommon currency, like the tokens called spintriae. We don't have any of whatever that is. The Watchful Tantra. We have multiple tantras now. Tantra? Notorious for its involvement in the deaths of Daffyd Jones. David. It's probably David, isn't it? And Meredith Blaine, two early physicians who each claimed to have the only copy and who ultimately fought a duel over it in 1840. So who won? Who died? Assuming they fought to the death. as a duel would be, I feel. Usually fought to the death. Is this a shelf I can use? Okay, that's good news. I think that I need to move. I keep clicking and assuming that's going to zoom me in. Okay. Well, oh, this is another of these little things. Alright, where's the other one? I put it in the kitchen? Or my house? Yeah, they're the same. Are they like a little... I don't like that they become circles. It's not very aesthetic. I should put this paper back on my writing desk. Ambrosial. Ambrose Westcoat's inventive, one might say pioneering, or indeed buccaneering, essays into kitchen craft. Well, that actually makes sense in my kitchen. Now, question. If I were to read this book with soul and memory and skill, I've tried this before, haven't I? But have I? I mean, we only have one memory and it's skill. Alright, yes, we have tried this before. Nothing matches because, well, does this even match? Not really. Oh. This says Grail. This doesn't match at all. Like 0%. This is heart. So this does match. Well, does it? No, it doesn't. This book doesn't match anything we have. So it will go on our kitchen shelf. This paperwork needs to go back to our office. I don't have room on my shelf. I do have room for the candlestick to go back to where it belongs. Is that spider web? I'm just going to set this paperwork here for now. I can't. Yes, I can. The elegies. I need to find a book that matches at least one of my bits of soul. Oh. Hey, look, that has... No, never mind. I was like, it's lighting up with stuff on it now. Do any of the things I own have these things? The answer is no. The answer is no. Whoa, I forgot about this. Alright, we don't have any tallies. Are there any more books we can read? I don't want to waste the day. I've wasted too many days already. I think we've read all the books. Okay. Effort and knowledge. Sea, holly, and summer. The only thing this could take is... I don't have any knowledge. That's fair. It needs wine. Where's the wine? Oh, where did I put the wine? Oh no. That's not good. This is why we put things back. I didn't put the wine back where it belongs. That's fine. Everything's fine. I think I've read all the books that I can read, though. Naveen parchment. Pale as the first wisp of mountain cloud. This has winter. Alright, so if I were to consider this item, I would get a memory. But I don't have anything to do with the memories, because you use memories to level up, to... I just did this and I've already forgotten what I do with memories. Alright. Let's try to open another thing, or should we? Should we talk to anybody? It's been a long time. I could be earning some money. I'm not doing that. But I'm trying to save my effort. Because I keep wasting the days. This is 4 edge, 4 wine. 4 edge, 4 wine. I guess what we should do is talk to an unusual stranger again. Because I'm betting that the type of effort I put in gets us a stranger based on that, perhaps. So if I need edge and I use edge, maybe I will get a stranger that has edge. That's not far off to assume that could be real. You know? I mean, maybe. That sound is very nice. I need a drink of water while this is happening. Try not to gulp or sniffle. Thank you for putting up with me and hanging out with me when I am sick. But what better opportunity than to play a game together? Now, so far, and I probably won't really cut these at all. We're almost done. Okay, we have this video already is, I'm an hour into this recording and I recorded another hour yesterday. And so I don't know if I should just put them together and then you have 2.5 hours. I'm not sure. Okay, she does not give edge, but she does give Grail, Moth, and Rose. Okay. She also requires a Florin. I do not have a Florin. Oh no. Alright, well, while I'm thinking about what to do with her, I gotta earn enough money to use her, so I should have been ready for that. She has Grail, Moth, and Rose, so I could give her... We don't need to open that. We need to open this. That's Winter. That's Heart and Wine. This is Grail and Wine. Well, Nectar. It's called Nectar. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know how much she needs. This takes 4. That went away. Yeah. Or Flames, thanks you for your continued interest. The book may become available. Well, that's good because I didn't have any tallies. Or I did and I lost them and spent them not knowing what they were. I mean, I could talk to her, but I don't know that she is going to be able to give us anything useful. She has Grail. We really need someone who has the edge right now. So maybe we know that the handyman has edge. And what is that? Fatigued. Oh, he needs Arab. You have to talk to him with Arab because it has edge. There's not much that can be done. Lantern. Well, we might as well see what we can do with this man. Do we need a topic? Or does he just become available? 1 shilling. You want a shilling? Oh. Jeez. I'm just wasting a lot of money, I feel. Alright. He has... Now, if I talk to him... He has Lantern. He has Lantern. He needs Winter. He only has 2 Lantern. So I don't think we can get him where we need him to go. And I don't think it lasts. That doesn't have Winter. I mean, this has Moth. Let's just see what happens. Because I don't think it stays. So it's a 1-day situation, isn't it? You talk to them. See if they're useful. When they're not useful, you've wasted your pennies. And then repeat. I think that's how things happen around here. But it's possible. He doesn't have anything. I don't think he has anything I need. We do have it. Okay. No. He only has... So now he has Moth 2. Yeah, I don't think he's going to keep these, but he would get... What can we do with Moon? Would we have to make a memory and then give him a memory? Because some of these numbers, how are you going to get this high without... How come he doesn't have nectar? That's really confusing. I thought he liked wine. You have to do everything before the day happens. My closest bet would have been this floor with the lantern, but he doesn't have winter. He doesn't have heart. He doesn't have edge. He has 1 moon. How would I get him to 4 moon? And she would have Grail, Moth, and Rose, but... Well, we just hung out with the priest tonight. We probably needed it. Is there a way to meet her husband? For 10 years he has drawn villagers into the world, and he has shaped cradles for their departure. Wow. She can also whittle, and he can also paint. Well, we know that. She's handy. I love their icon. I think it's really cute. It's ironic that she's the handy one, because he does coffins and cradles, and those are very handy. But she's also the midwife. So does she do literally all of the work? Does she? That is a lot. There's just nothing else to do when you wait, I guess, because once you run out of soul... How do I get more soul? At one point, I obviously gained an Arab. 2 Arab. And what do we do? What do we do with these things? Every skill... To do this, we need... This was unlocked with Arab originally. And then I'm pretty unclear on how we got our first skill, to be honest. But that tells me that these also are unlocked with bits of soul. And maybe you have to have more than one of them to be able to to be able to unlock it, because at the time I think I had at least 2 Arab. Now I have 3, obviously. I mean, currently I have none. They're fatigued. Alright, well, let's look at some items. Let's see if anything we can do. The telescope. This gives 5. Oh, and 15. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know what to do with the furniture. Because is furniture even something you can consider? You can consider it. I could consider this and get soul. And get a memory, right? Alright. I need to think about this. Because I have nectar. I have forge and lock. This is moth. I have 2 moth here. That's useful. I actually thought my Arab would be like leveled up because I have 3 of them. Can you level up Arab? I don't know. I feel like don't know. Maybe I can level this up again. I have to make memories before I can do this, and I don't have lessons. I guess memories are lessons. Alright, so let's think about what these rooms require of us. We need lantern at least. And winter. I think edge is going to be easier because we have Arab cards and they give edge. We also have Grail and a tiny bit of nectar. Edge is really the way to go, I feel. So we need items that would give us edge memories. So I see that is blinking. What else is blinking? Just that. Is there really only one edge item? And it's this. Alright. So let's consider this. Let's consider it with our Arab. And that brings us to 5 sharp. Okay. Edge. It's not edge. It's not sharp, it's edge. And then 1 grail. Now, the what's her name? Midwife. She gives grail and winter. This also gives us scale. Alright, let's make this memory. And then if I... How do we get... This needs 4 and 4. Okay, so we need a memory from something that gives nectar, right? That's multiple things. Let's take this and also study it. Dregs. This was something. It's here for 5 seconds. Perilous indeed. There are scholar level edge recipes that can craft from leaves. And I got another memory of fear, because edge apparently gives me freaking fear. Alright, let's try to get nectar now. We have health, which does give nectar. 2, that will get us 2 nectar. And what I'm doing, is this making sense? The dregs went away, obviously. Okay, so at best, we're going to have nectar and edge. So, if we talk to someone who has nectar or edge, because this memory has edge, Arab has edge, and grail. Am I making sense? Memory. Alright, I'm a little... Do I talk to people about memories? Or... No. Did I... Okay, I understand how to create memories now. What do we do with memories? Do I talk to people about memories? Let's get the midwife and let's just see. Because she gives winter. Near useless. You give edge. He needs Arab, obviously. And Grail. Topic of... You can't... Wait. I don't need to talk to you about a topic, do I? I need to offer you payment. I do have a shilling. Okay. You know what I need, sir, is your assistance. And then I need to spend the next 3 days working because I'm out of money. Okay. Now that we have him, he has edge and forge. He does not have nectar. But we we can't use him for this yet. Although he does have two. I'm so confused now. I thought I had it figured out, you know? And it made sense. It really did make sense. Briefly. For a flicker of time. Just like the memories. Dang. How do we level up? I would like to try to figure this out without looking anything up, to be honest. How do we imbue him? Do we... Hold on. No, we can't consider that. We can't consider memories. We can consider items, obviously. I am a bit at a stopping point here, I think. Because obviously he's going to go away the dawn. I know how to get his help. I know how to create memories. I guess I'm a little confused on what to do with the memories. Which is fine. We're learning. The only thing that really would help us is if we could get him to have the nectar element, but we don't have, and we don't have 4 for him either for that. I clearly lost the bottle of wine. Okay. Well, I need to take more medication. I don't want to look anything up, but I will stop this recording here. Oh, are those fireflies? This game is so huge. I just can't even imagine. And I haven't even done anything with the rest of this. I mean, actually, this would be pretty easy to open. We just need winter and moon. And then there was this pathway right here. Oh. We just need effort. Effort and knowledge. We don't have an effort that would work. And we never have knowledge. Sorry if you heard that. That isn't a calendar event for me. Because I need to record today, but I'm not sure I'm going to get through Bungalow House. There's a Christmas tree. Oh, because I will say this is a very different type of recording than reading to you. Reading is much more performance and breath control, and playing this game, despite my efforts to make it cozy, are it's chaotic, obviously. And not only is it chaotic, but it's not complete metered speaking. I mean, I can't even breathe half the time here. These trees are so pretty. Like, this is such a beautiful color. The art for this is just insane. And now it's like night and sort of windy. I love that that changes. This flag seemed really out of place. With, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this little tunnel. Underground tunnel. This graveyard with this twisted tree. This industrial age furnace. Oh, well, there we go. We got the wind. Sorry, let's go back to the wind. That was pretty. Wait. Let's just earn a little more money while we're doing nothing, since I wasted the blacksmith and a memory. But I do understand how to make memories now. Do I understand how to make the right ones? I don't know. There we go. Listen to the beautiful water. We could just... This coast is pretty rocky, but let's go closer to the beach. We could... Oh, see, this is perfect. We could have a little picnic right here. And we could just sit on the shore like little Animal Crossing characters. And we could throw our fishing line in. Oh, it's very relaxing. That used to be one of my favorite parts about games like Zelda, especially Ocarina of Time. Because you had to fish, obviously, for the quest, but you could also fish. And it was just very, very relaxing. It's like, I'm just going to put my pole in the water and take a little nap. You know, should we be focused on opening up an area next instead of rooms? Also, where is the library we're supposed to be working in? Is someone sending me a paycheck? I know there's a fund, I guess, that pays for us. And they're very upset with us right now because I did not perform very well when that lady came. I'm like, here's my journal. And she's like, you fool. And I don't know. I'm just like, ma'am, I can't even shave right now because my mirror is cracked. But at least I have a warm fire. And I'm earning some pences. We have earned 3. Is 3 pence a thing? No. We've got a little tiny bit of cash. We do not have enough cash to hire anyone, though. That is important. So you kind of have to spend a day working, use all your soul, working, and then the next day read any of the books you need to read still. I don't know what to do with this. I think it said something about I might need it when I'm sick, and yeah, I thought there was a little icon there, so that would make sense. I want this on my table. There, right there. Perfect. I don't think I particularly would put it on the very edge of the table like that, though. That doesn't seem good. Not at all good, actually. My heater just came on again. It's actually colder outside now. It's 33. I think it was 34 earlier. Yeah. See you later, man. We just hung out. Just called up the blacksmith last night. Today is raining. Sometimes known affectionately as the First Eva, Lady de Browse never visited the Isle, but it was her generous endowment that allowed the abbey to thrive and grow in the 13th century. Well, that was a very long time ago because now it is like, it's 1936. Yeah, we're in the 20th century. Oh, it's like Christmas went away, but no, it's still here. I don't know what to do. Is that how you play this game? You just don't know what to do. I've been carrying this chair around in my pocket. Maybe I could put it back. No wonder my back hurts. Where does it go? I don't know where it goes. There it goes. Alright. And we had this picture from somewhere. I think it was right there by the donkey. I can't believe I lost the bottle of wine. It seems problematic. Maybe it actually fell into the ground. No. So this has, I just referenced Zelda earlier because this also reminds me of Majora's Mask, where every day resets because the moon is having a cow. And it didn't jump over him. Okay. But this seems to be the same thing where you have to get enough things to stack to get a person with enough skill to do something like this, which is crazy. This is 4 of everything. That's a lot. That's going to be very hard to open, I think. This would be easier. We at least have a person with Grail, which is the midwife. She has Grail. But we don't have a person with Nectar. I thought the freaking priest would have Nectar. And then the blacksmith has Edge, but he doesn't have Nectar either. And the midwife has Winter, I'm pretty sure. But she doesn't have Lantern. The priest has Lantern, but not Winter. And none of them have Heart. I don't think. I could be wrong. Do you hear the rain? That's very nice. So, it is a new day. It is a new day. I was gonna take a break, take my meds. But I want to just see because I think this would be very easy to open. It only requires my health. I don't have any knowledge. Is knowledge a memory? Lean into the wind's fluttering fist. Yeah, I don't know what knowledge is apparently, unless it's an item, but it's probably a memory. And I don't know that because you can't use, I could create a memory. This needs a person with Winter and Moon. That doesn't seem too hard to come by, to be honest, because if she has Winter, she does. And do you talk to them about memories? See, I wish I was a little less murky on that. Wish my memory was less murky. But it would help if it didn't go away every day. None of these. I cannot choose another path yet, and I definitely cannot do that. I can consider this again, but I don't have any memories. I do have effort. See, I think I'm just going around in circles now. And I've read all the books I need to read. Do I need to do laundry? Do I need a bite of bread? Actually, I'm hungry. It has been 2 hours now. Okay, I am going to take a little break and take my medication. and we will come back, and I will probably just keep recording and just throw up the episodes just as just casual whatevers, and whoever wants to watch them can watch them. I do not want this to take the place of regular uploads though, because I gotta get back on schedule, and maybe all of this talking has helped me that I could read today. I can kind of tell from how it sounds talking at this level that that's not going to be true. Oh dear, dear, dear. We try. This is fun. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. It's a vast, vast world. I think I'm slowly grasping the mechanics. I don't know what to do with memories. I need to figure out a system to earn more money so we can get people when they're relevant, because you have to have at least 24 pence. At least, and I do not currently have that. But also, you have to have... I gotta figure out what to do with memories. Maybe I will look that aspect up just to make it clear in my mind. And then hopefully my own personal memories can keep it in my brain. Because I probably already know. I've obviously used them correctly. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you for your patience. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And I will see you again very soon.